My name is Akpofure Frank Imakbo, 3MTT Production Management Fellow with fellow ID FE/23/79294781, and this is my Innovation Challenge. As we all know, Nigeria as a country is faced with a lot of social problems ranging from banditry, insecurity, education, poor infrastructure, poverty, etc., to mention just a few. But we've understand that over the years we've lived with each of all these social problems. But our current situation in the country is alarming. Why? When there is hunger in the land and people can barely feed, it's worse than any of all the social problems. That's why the hardship in the country today is alarming and it needs drastic solution. And I want to thank 3MTT for the privilege to share my innovation. Now, I've come to discover with survey I've done from the current community I'm right now here in Jalingo, asking questions around them. What is the problem they are passing through? One thing keep coming from the mouth of every citizen I ask. The price of goods and services is on the high side. They can no longer buy those things they used to buy in the market, and they have little amount of money and income they are earning. I've come to discover that the price of goods and services are on the high side today, and common man can no longer buy those things. Why? Because cost of production has gone up. Cost of production is on the high side. And why is cost of production on the high side? Because every sector in the country, from agriculture sector, banking sector, every manufacturing industry that produce one or two services that the common man use and the masses use, all are banking and using crude oil. The price of crude oil has gone up. In the last 8 months, the current administration came in from 200 to 550, 550 to 730, 720 currently in Jalingo. So, if the price of fuel is high, automatically the production cost of these goods and services will be high also. See, dollar rising, the prices in dollar have nothing to do with the water we drink in Nigeria. But where I am right now, a sachet of water is sold for 15 naira. A sachet of water is sold for 15 naira. There are those we call the Merowa that push water from one house to the other. We normally buy 10 gallons of those water for 200 naira. But today, we buy for 800 naira. Why? They are running on diesel. So what's the solution to this problem? I've come to discover that if there is efficient production and sufficient distribution of electricity, the hardship we are currently facing as a Nigeria will go down. Because each of all these sectors, they are running on diesel. They are running on diesel for their production. And the price of crude oil has gone up. So automatically, the cost of production will go up, and making the cost of price go up and selling price go up. So if Nigeria can, number one, the solution to this for adequate supply of power is Nigeria Electricity Regulatory Commission (NEC) should develop renewable energy tariff for solar, wind, biomass, geothermal to increase the power supply. Number two, the government should upgrade power distribution and transmission equipment. Most of them they are outdated. Number three, the government should allow private sector to invest in electricity production and distribution. And number four, consumers should be educated on the usage of electricity. To round up, I'm going to say that the current hardship in the country can be minimized if there is adequate production of electricity and distribution of electricity. Every company will be using electricity instead of burning diesel that is on the high side and making the cost of production high and making the cost of price high. Automatically the selling price in the market high. Let there be power supply constantly, and our problem and the hardship of the country will go down. Thank you, 3MTT, for having me and for the privilege to share this innovation. Thank you, and God bless you.